Alrighty, chat. How's it going? I see you, Chris. How are you doing today? How are you doing? Are you ready for more trails? I'm ready for more trails. Hi, hi. Chris is ready for some trails. Although according to OBS, you're still in ads. How are you back already? Played a lot of Horizon today. Understandable, Crimson. I hope you're enjoying that. I hope you're both enjoying that, actually. You know, it might help if I actually, you know, open the video game. You're on Act 2? Nice. Let us begin the game. Where is it? There we go. There we go. Game, set, match. Not the right phrase. We have to help Heiyue. You can't believe that I'm helping Heiyue? Me neither.
Right.
You've played this game, though, so, you know, you should be able to believe that. So, this is the building Messeldom Trading Company owns. Hi, Nightwolf! How's it going? Or more accurately, that Almada owns. And it's right in town. It's right down the street from one of Heiyue's hotels, huh? That's very brazen of them. Do you think they're purposefully trying to provoke Heiyue? You know what? That's probably accurate. I'm doing well, Nightwolf. Thank you for asking. We had Girl Scout cookies out in front of the store today. And I'm like, ooh. We've had them there for like close to a week now, and I finally caved in and bought a few boxes. 2 for myself and then a couple for the department. Bought like a total of 5, I think. Lot of cookies. Lot of cookies. That's definitely half of it. The other being a show of confidence. Doesn't seem like many folks come in and out of here. If I had to wager, they keep a skeleton crew here and their main force is holed up elsewhere. But we still have to go in here. Ah, so this is their FOB. I can see the tactical advantage in that. They're what now? Sometimes she can be so hard to follow. Let's see, FOB. Fucking obnoxious business. I don't know. I don't speak military. Something about this place rubs me the wrong way, but business in there ain't really an option. Or busting in there ain't really an option. We'll focus on other parts of town for now. Well, somebody's watching. Is that Jin?
Maybe he's got some keen senses on him after all.
We were warned that he may pose a threat. Remain vigilant.
No, that's not Jin. It is, however, Muscular Man. My other favorite character. You're not a shop. I've been watching that building for the last few days, but I haven't seen anyone resembling an executive come in or out. My hunch tells me they're still around, though. Maybe those gangsters are holed up there as well. What's the right move here? He's on the right track. I thought Heiyue was running laps around these guys, but it looks like there's a few grizzled vets who know the score. Also, tell me that this man doesn't remind me of Manderville from Final Fantasy XIV. If I can get a better look at him. Like, his face isn't all animated and shit, but he kind of looks like Manderville. The Manderville guy. I forget his first name. I guess maybe mostly the suit and tie. I guess that's all it takes, is a suit and tie, and suddenly I think you look like the Manderville man. doing whatever a Manderville man can. Do I have money? Helps if I push the right button. We have $754 and 700 Sepith Mass. Which is to say, I've got some. That's like some money. Buy one of you, bring me up to 10 of each of those ingredients. 10 plus.
What'll you have today?
Uh,
Thanks for coming.
you...
Department store.
I'm mostly looking around for missables.
Hello there.
We hope you enjoy your stay as you browse the finest goods Longport has to offer.
These aren't missables, but they are weapon upgrades. Yeah...
Welcome. Thank you for visiting the Kowloon Department Store.
And that's all of those.
You browse the finest goods Longport has to offer.
Sell off all my old weapons. Honestly, I can probably sell off all these subparts too. You're all good, Crimson.
Come again.
You haven't really missed anything. I'm mostly going around
you
seeing if
know
there's
what you
anything
want?
that I can get real quick.
Welcome.
Because I know I just did a dungeon, so I might be able to open more slots. How much of it? No, never mind.
I hope to see you again.
Can't tell me because spoilers. Good.
Thank you for visiting the Kowloon Department Store.
Good that you don't tell me. Not good that it's spoilers. I can't believe you would spoil things in whispers, chat. That about does it. Might be time to go investigate all that stall at the docks. Visiting the docks will cause the main story to advance. As a result, all unfinished quests and unseen sub-events will disappear. Wait, I'm sorry, Chris. Van is the protag of this game? What? I didn't know that. Mods ban him.
However,
Real quick, I'm gonna double check the other half of the place. Can't believe you, Chris. I seem to recall seeing that there was a shop here and then not being able to come in because I was in the middle of a side quest. Lychee juice? Right, I couldn't afford lychee juice at the time.
Thanks for coming.
And then I did that other side quest and now I can afford lychee juice. Spoiler alert, I can now afford lychee juice.
My noodles are the best in town. What do you need?
Are they now? Well, I've already bought one of these. Is 960 HP even
There you go.
good?
Thanks. What do you need? There you go.
You got a new person into the community? Nice, nice. Congratulations. 960 HP is like, okay, I guess. 100,000 Mira earned in total.
Thanks.
Cloud from Kaseki Couple stream. I
come
see.
to the right hand. Thanks as always.
I see.
Why? Take your time looking.
Where is he in the story?
Seeing you.
Or where is he in the series?
Hello.
Better buy suit. Look as long as you'd like. Thank you.
No.
Hello there.
Still can't afford a fortitude droplet. Not that I think I would buy one if I could afford it, but I
Well, good stuff. Take
doesn't
as
mean
long as you need.
change the fact that I can't.
I'll
I've
be
already
waiting
got
for
you. Oh, he's playing the originals.
Here feels so nice.
He met Alba. Nice. Oh god.
No need to be shy now.
Buy these for the gourmet points. One day I'll actually
got-
eat anything. He's playing the remake. Got it. based on what you were saying, I'm guessing he's not actually played the series before now. So the remake is his introduction.
Hello there.
Do you have anything that I need to buy still? You do.
See you again.
Cloud has not played the series before. Understood. Still can't make... I still don't have chameleon spice or assorted grains. One day I'll figure out where those things are. Not today, apparently, but one day. Hey, hey!
No need to be shy now.
I've already got all of your useful items.
See you again.
Which is to say I have all of the costume accessories. Knows of it from hanging out in Danonesia's streams, but he hasn't played it. I see. Except for now, he is playing it. So, you know, there's that. Okay, I think I've bought everything that I can. So it's time to go back to Newtown.
Off we go.
We can just go straight to the entrance. It's fine.
However,
I will say, much like with every Trails game, really, soundtrack never misses. Let's visit these docks, chat. September 20th, 4:30 p.m. What, not gonna tell me that it's the year 1208? Whoa, look at all these boats! Judging by their makes, I imagine this is a privately owned pier. Do you think we'll find the stall here? Probably. There's a big old naval wharf on the east side of town. Rather than hang out here, shady folk tend to end up in places like this. Sometimes you'll even find folks peddling black market goods sourced straight from the Navy. I see. If that kind of trading is possible here, I wonder if Heiyue has less oversight here as well. Maybe that means we'll find out what we're looking for. Only one way to find out. I've got a hunch where the stall might be. We should go straight there. Sun's gotta go down soon. Intelligent analysis. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Come on down, I got great stuff for great prices. What say you, my fine, hard-working friend? The pristine Orville radio comes straight from the Navy, and it's a real bargain. Maybe people'd actually buy your junk if it didn't break after a couple of weeks. Hey now, sure, some of my customers have been unlucky, but it's not like all of my wares go bad. I mean, come on, look at this thing. It's brand spanking new. Forget it already. Besides, the wife will have a conniption if I come home with your crap in hand. Hold on. At least take a look at all these rare items. Don't mind if I do. Well, well, finally, a man with a discerning eye. What can I do for you today? As it happens, I've been browsing the stalls all over town, but they're all just selling the same old stuff you'd find anywhere. I was hoping to find something a bit more special, if you know what I mean. Oh ho, then you've come to the right place, my friend. My wares are the rarest of the rare. You won't find variety like this anywhere else. So what sort of items are you interested in? Seeing anything that looks like this? Show him the picture of the Genesis. Isn't that... This must be it. I think so too. You wouldn't happen to have one on hand, would you? Sorry, sir. Unfortunately, I'm not familiar with whatever that is. Really? I'd heard a rumor there was one at a stall around here. Well, about that. Please, if you know anything at all, please tell us. But miss, I have a connection to that item. It's precious to me. If you have any information at all, I'll make sure that you're duly rewarded. Won't you please help us? She's really knocked him off guard. No kidding. Excuse me. Wasn't expecting her to bust out the puppy dog eyes, but whatever works, I guess. Really? You don't think she would do that, Van? After hearing her cry for help, he couldn't leave her out to dry. We've been doing all we can to help get back what's rightfully hers. Hell, the little one even flew in from the Central East to help investigate. Huh? That's right. Arusha teaches us to never ignore someone in need. Fairy? I don't know about you, but I'd feel like a real asshole if I sat by and did nothing knowing these kids are doing all they can. So what do you say? Want to do a good deed in the name of the Holy Heavenly Mother? There he goes again. I mean, you started this, Anyas. Sheesh. Talk about laying it on thick. Fine, I'll tell you what I know. I had an item that looked just like that picture until recently. Thing is, if I were you, I'd give up. But why? You must have sold it to someone else, right? Point us in the direction and we can haggle with them ourselves. If only it was that simple. You guys ever heard of the Missalim Trading Company? Of course, Altem also wants these Genesees. Right, not. I take it they're from the port city up north? Yeah, but if you ever meet someone saying they work for that company, haul ass in the opposite direction. A couple of weeks ago, a source of mine gave me the thing you're looking for and asked me to sell it off. Somehow caught the eye of some nasty folks who claimed to work for that company. Before I knew it, not only did they come after the device, but they made off with all my best stuff without paying a single mirror. Tried to stop them, but they just beat the everlong crap out of me. The wounds still haven't been fully healed. That's awful. I can't believe them. Guessing you can't take this case to the cops or the guild given the kinds of stuff you sell here either. Even if you could, you wouldn't out of consideration for your source, am I right? You're a sharp one. They said to sell it off quietly for cheap and never speak a word of it ever again. But honest to Adios, that's all I know. There's clearly more to this than meets the eye. We'll have to leave it here for today. Huh? Is this a party or what? Real rude of you not to invite us, old man. It's them. If you value your lives, run! You're letting them go then? You're letting him go then? That means we're the ones who they want. I was wondering how long it'd be until those employees came to greet us. So this is the fixer poking around our business, eh? Didn't hear he had some sweet arm candy with him, though. The lucky asshole. One of them is 16, the other is 13. Please. Ignoring the run, I wouldn't mind taking Blondie for a spin, if you know what I mean. She is 16. The runt? Can I hurt them? Yes. Yes, you may. Do what you want. Nothing too extreme, though. Understood. I'm not so sure about this. Got some fire in those eyes, shorty. Got a lot of steam to let off thanks to these local bastards. You're just the punching bag I've been looking for. Excuse me. Five hostiles confirmed. Commencing dismemberment. Dismemberment is the definition of extreme.
Fine, let's play. No, kick your ass. Let's have some fun.
Wow, we've got like no speed here if they're getting all of these turns in a row. We're gonna just walk right out of your line of fire. Thank you very much.
I'll smash you.
I'll round them up and scatter them. I've got you now. Burn!
Fairy's so cute when she does that. Ow.
A chance.
Can I hurt them?
This'll hurt.
Please.
This'll hurt.
I can hit the back attack on 2 of you.
Do your worst, loser. Aerial Buster! All you on, yes.
Nothing too extreme. Yep. Understood. I don't think she understands, chat.
Do your worst, loser.
I don't think she understands what nothing too extreme means. But that's okay. We love her all the same.
Activating drive. Ha! Here goes.
Just hear Ignis Rampage. Yes. Well, at least I would if she had any CP.
Round them up and scatter them. Zypha, activate.
Like hell you are.
Woohoo!
Screwed. Bring it on.
Thank you for the shield. Yes, we're the only one casting spells. Perfect.
Come on, come on. Aerial Buster! Son of a... Like hell you are. There.
Aw, they think they can deal damage to her. Oh, we got one of them. Could have been worse.
Come on, come on.
Flames. Breathe onto us. Yes. Random light. White heal.
Thanks, pal.
To be fair, Crimson, she didn't do anything too extreme.
Time for the main event.
She just did something regular extreme.
Vandalize. Raid.
I think that's how that works.
Son of a...
I did it.
Yes, we did. The hell? Even the chicks are strong! Wow. Even? That's sexist, chat. Can't afford to lose now. Quick, grab the blonde one as a hostage. I don't think that's gonna work out for you the way you want it to.
Are you losers for real? You get whipped and you still won't get the hell out of my town?
Thank you for the GGs.
Hey, it's him!
Oh, shit.
Is this him? There he is. Aaron Way.
It's that vigilante from the Eastern Quarter.
Vigilante?
That's our
Maybe.
boy. Go get him.
That must be him. It's Aaron.
Right on cue.
Come on. We gotta go.
Seriously? Like I'd let you run away now.
It's Randy on Temu, chat.
Say! Wong! Got it! I've been waiting for this.
Oh, okay, Akihiko.
Look at him go.
I don't know why Aaron mispronounced his name so poorly. It's pronounced Akihiko, not Huang. But, you know, whatever.
Doing us proud, one butt kicking at a time.
He got them in one fell swoop.
Good job, Aaron.
A fast swoop, too.
Guess the stories didn't quite do him justice.
If anything, they underplayed him somehow.
I take it you're the guy Sal hired? I'd
That
love
would
to
be
give you a
us.
proper Longport welcome, but, well.
Watch out!
Aaron?
Let me guess. Jaeger brat?
What are you doing?
Not bad, small fry. But my beef is with the old fart behind you.
Old fart? We determined earlier I'm 24.
Come on, man. I'm only 24.
See, there, he says it himself.
You really that bent out of shape about outsiders butting in?
Ding ding! We have a winner. If Heiyue's gonna let things go to shit, then it's up to us to handle things around here. And if I can't trust Heiyue, then I sure as hell can't trust their dog either.
Oh, solo
Try not to
fight.
disappoint me.
I have like no CP here, chat.
You'll pay for that.
Ow.
This'll hurt.
Hit me! I dare you!
I don't suppose you're weak to anything, are you? No, of course not. Why would you be?
You'll pay for that.
Ow, rude. Shadow Spear is C+ damage. We'll go Plasma Sphere.
Bring it on.
Oh, I'm out of S boost power.
Hit me! I dare you!
Give myself extra speed.
Stubborn bastard!
Dang, you're going into super mode. What? Video game?
Oh, what a show!
Aaron's strong, but that guy in blue's no pushover. Keep it up! That guy's a beast!
See, I thought that I lost.
Isn't that enough already?
Because, you know,
No way I'm gonna give up now!
I was the
Not
last
until
one to
this
take
dude is
damage.
begging at my feet for mercy!
I figured I'd have to actually, like, knock him
Who's
down.
going to win? It's hard to say. They're evenly matched.
Not too shabby. But it's about time I wrap this up.
How old is Aaron, chat? Because the only people who call you old when you're only 20-something is people who are under 20-something.
That's quite enough.
Elaine? You think he's 22? Maybe.
Of course, it had to be you.
Had to be her. Hi, mommy. I mean,
Where did
mommy.
she come from?
I mean, fuck.
It's that bracer from before.
Is that Beauty's blade?
Yeah, the famous A-rank bracer.
But what's she doing here? You gotta be kidding me. Holy crap.
I'll have to ask you all to refrain from fighting in public spaces.
No?
Do I make myself clear?
Don't let
Yes,
that
mommy.
pretty face
I mean,
fool you.
shit.
She mopped the floor with a bunch of us back home.
I don't care. I ain't gonna let some lady talk down to me.
Again, the sexism. God damn it.
You haven't seen the last of us!
You think I might like Elaine? I don't know. What gives you that impression, huh?
Didn't think I'd be running into a celeb today. Look here. Do what you want with Pops over there. But those punks are our problem. Doubt the guild wants to stick their nose in Heiyue's business. Am I right?
Normally, yes. But so long as you're ordinary citizens, it is our duty as bracers to ensure your safety. Though judging by your swordsmanship earlier, I don't imagine you'll be needing our protection.
Are you sure about that? You can protect me any day.
Glad to hear it.
She can absolutely
Keep the
protect
guild
me
out
any
of our
day.
way, and we won't have any problems. Same goes for you guys.
I vaguely remember Urza, or Erza, however that name is pronounced.
Go dance in the Liu family's palm for a while, see the sights, and then get the hell out of my town.
Wow, rude. Kid's even more of a handful than I was expecting. Hello, Pot. I'm Kettle. The way you broke up that fight was amazing. Sorry we ended up causing you trouble. Don't worry, it's all part of the job. As is making sure everyday people aren't dragged into dangerous situations. Oh. I hear you, alright. Anyway, since we're here, why don't we go grab a bite? You know what? If a police officer walked up, broke off my fight with someone, my first instinct would also be, hey girl, wanna go on a date? Yeah, I can bring my 2 kids with me, that's fine. Tilts the cocktail. Do you have history with the cop? You know what? I get that might be an important detail here. But also it might not be. Wow, what a view! With a skyline like this, it's no wonder people call this place the Dazzling City. Definitely one of the place's best features. No disagreement there. Elaine could arrest me any day. Same. Please enjoy your meal. Well, ain't you the VIP? Not every day the head chef comes out to greet a guest themselves. I suppose. A while back, I helped this restaurant out of some trouble. They've been treating me like royalty ever since. Can I play that video game, chat? It's been surprisingly convenient to come here since this establishment distances itself from Heiyue. Damn. I was just joking, but you really are Miss Popular. So, not every business in Longport aligns with Heiyue, then? Correct. There are many other companies investing in the city, after all. People often use this restaurant as neutral ground to discuss business. Excuse me. Interestingly, the Eastern food served here is more akin to Longlai's cuisine than that of Longport. Eastern is a rather broad term, I suppose. Yeah, there's China, there's Japan, there's Korea, there's like half of Russia. And that's just specifically Asia. So, let's shove the table talk for now. We wouldn't want the food getting cold, especially not a meal as lovely as this. Yay! Time to dig in! You want to see Makoto with Elaine's hair because of the braid? You know what? That's fair. It really is delicious, isn't it? Wouldn't shock me if the chef here trained under the best biz back in Longlai. Guess we should be thanking the famous Beauty's Blade for the hookup. You can stop that any time, thank you. Besides, I'm sure your clients would be more than happy to prepare any reservation if you had only asked. Perhaps a fine meal at the Kowloon Hotel's restaurant would do? On to us already, huh? Doesn't quite sit well with me that you have connections like this. But given the fact that they'd never come to us, you are the right man for the job. 'Cause expectations aren't that high, really. We're just holding down the fort until Sao gets back. I assumed as much. I'm not sure the White Orchid Dragon will be quite as successful securing the help he's after. While that person hasn't left it behind entirely, they seem hesitant to continue the family business. Damn, you know her? I could ask the same of you. This person they keep mentioning must be very well connected. Aren't you gonna finish your food, Anyas? Of course. I just wanted to say that I'm grateful you're here, Elaine. Not just because you saved us earlier, but for the peace of Longport in general. I'm also thankful that she's here, and not just because she saved us. I appreciate the thought, but don't set your expectations too high. The government's tactically given Heiyue complete freedom to run the city as they please. I can step in when the guild's code allows, but at the end of the day, the people of the Eastern Quarter are loyal to Heiyue. Our branch here in Longport serves as an implied deterrent, nothing more. I see. Calvard's favorite bracer made her way out here regardless. It's about Almada, yeah? Exactly. Ordinarily, the guild only intervenes when civilian well-being is directly threatened. Thank you for the 50, Mira, Anna. Also, hello, Anna. How are you doing? There are cases where we can act preemptively, but people know where our line is and how to avoid crossing it. I've heard the warriors of my corps talk about that before. Conflicted as I am about a girl your age saying that, I'll put it aside for now. You surely know that there are kids her age and younger that are part of the Jaeger Corps, right, Elaine? Or, not the Jaeger Corps, various Jaeger Corps. All was as usual until a few years ago when a new organization demonstrated a total disregard for that line. I'm sure you can guess who by now. Almada. Until recently, Heiyue was the undisputed leader of Calvard's criminal underbelly. Almada was just one of the many mid-sized non-Eastern mafias. However, things began to change 8 years ago when their former leader, Enrique, made a critical mistake. I imagine you heard all this in far greater detail from some of your friends, though. Bits and pieces. It's hearsay, anyway. Yeah, she looks great, Crimson. Almada's underboss at the time took it upon himself to purge Enrique and seize control of the organization. His name is Gerard Dantes. So that's what happened. Only ever heard his name, but the guy's got to be pretty crazy, right? He's certainly proven himself capable. Almada's standing has skyrocketed in years since he took control. His charisma is enough to bring even the most hardened criminals into his fold. As exceptionally strong as his sword arm is, it's his relentless devotion to his cause that's truly terrifying. Hold up. Have you met this guy or something? I have. He didn't identify himself, and I couldn't quite see him because of his active camouflage. But I have no doubts that it was him. If only I'd been able to apprehend him then, I could have prevented all that Almada's done since. Do I remember, Dante? Gerard Dantes. The name sounds familiar, but I don't specifically remember what he was involved in. But I was utterly powerless against it. Oh, was this the her story in the daydream? That's what she's talking about right now. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that is correct. Yes. Even just thinking of that fight sends a chill down my spine. For real? What is this, Persona 5? I wish I was exaggerating. The guild and the police have been looking into Almada. I suspect Heiyue, the CID, and other organizations are likely doing the same. However, every attempt to probe Almada with undercover agents has ended in failure. Many bracers and police officers have lost their lives. Oh dear. That's not good. What we do know is that Melchior, the member you met, is not Almada's only executive. It's highly likely. Some are here in Longport as we speak. I know Van can handle himself, and I can very, very reluctantly accept that you probably can too, Fairy. But you're where I draw the line, Agnes. Dangerous hardly begins to describe the situation here. Tell me, why is a student at one of the country's most prestigious schools using her precious free time working for a fixer? I'm sorry. All I can say is that I have my reasons. My whole life, I've been shackled by circumstances, out of my control, and forced to give up on many things as a result. However, in meeting Van and Fairy and working together, it feels like my eyes have been opened to a whole new world. A whole new world. The more I see, the more I begin to understand what it is I really want out of my life, as well as the kind of person I aspire to be. While that wasn't my initial reason for working with Van, it is the main reason I'm still helping him. Ah. I'm still not convinced this is in your best interests, but it's clear I won't be able to talk you out of this. Alright, I'll leave you to your work for now. Please be extremely careful. That goes for you too, Fairy. Of course. You can count on me! Make sure you take the scary lady's words to heart now. Would you like to take this outside? Please spare me. Don't worry, Elaine. You can take me outside all you want. Want Elaine to be like, Van, how dare you? How did you brainwash this poor girl? Right? My apologies for the delay. Here's your son, Buzan. Oh, hell yeah! This is his favorite time of the day. Fairy be like, but we are outside right now. Right? What a vibrant yellow. I don't think I've ever seen a custard with quite this shape and color before. Look at it wobble around. What a strange texture. It's the perfect level of sweetness. A dessert so slick it'll slip and slide against the plate, your chopsticks, and even the inside of your mouth. The unique mouthfeel paired with its gentle and subtle flavors is sublime. Revolutionary, even. In fact, it's a bigger game changer than the Democratic Revolution! I know, right? I've been meaning to ask, has he always been like this? He never did this when we were kids. Jeepers! Jinkies! I don't think anybody in Scooby-Doo even says Jeepers. Why did I take this in a Scooby-Doo direction? Yes, Crimson. Zoinks! After finishing their meal and parting ways with Elaine, they are returned to the Eastern Quarter by bus. Imagine having a restaurant so far away from the rest of civilization that you need to take a bus to get back. Or, you know, you're just far away from your hotel and you take a bus. 2 rooms. Raggy. Okay, gang, let's split up and look for clues. That's Fred. That's Fred's catchphrase, right? It was still early, but feeling tired from the first day of work, the group chose to return to the hotel. Hey, look at them in their little casual outfits. Yeah, not a problem. Be there in a sec. Nah, Crimson, that never happens. Nobody says that. The Genesis. It's glowing again. Fred always wanted to be alone with Daphne. True. Well, with Daphne and Velma.
Looks like I win this one.
Well, you haven't seen my cards yet. Pah. I was feeling lucky tonight, too.
You might have had a shot if you hadn't gone all in at the end there. A win's a win, though. You're paying double for your info this time.
Yeah, whatever. Your booze fund was looking pretty dry anyway. By the way, I heard Elaine's in town. Oh, right. Forgot you knew her. Yeah, she just got here this evening. What's with the creepy laugh? Ain't it tough being so popular? Everywhere you turn, there's another girl vying for your attention. You have too much to drink, bud? Like you've got any right to talk with how we know your old pal is. Nope, we're done talking about this. You brought up the subject, Jack.
Talking about what?
It's guy stuff. Way too dirty for the likes of you. Now shoo.
Why are men like this?
We're all stupid idiots, Hall. I'm sorry.
Asshole!
I mean, she looks good, Jack. Anyway, what I've got for you is way heavier than the stuff you were working on this afternoon. Doubt Blondie and the kid are ready for it, to be honest. Why do you think I came alone? Pair of jokers. Recently, a pair of cheating pros have been going around making a mess of Longport's gambling scene. Normally, it'd be my job to do something about it, but there are rumors that A is backing them. Be a huge help if you investigated them in my stead. If things go well, I'll deduct your info fee in addition to giving you a reward. Talk to Poisson for the deets. Jack. Con artist working with A, huh? Yeah, that's a mess, all right. Well, see you around. You going alone? That's the plan. I know you're tough and all, but wandering around this town late at night by your lonesome ain't the brightest of ideas. You know, I know somebody that we could call. Now, don't bite my head off. Why not ask Elaine to come along? Like I've got any right to do that. I can handle this myself. I've got the best nose in the biz, you know. Didn't they get together for a while? I forget his name, but who plays Fred and the girl who played Daphne? Not that I'm aware of. Though also I don't know a lot of behind the scenes stuff as far as that goes. I don't know. Also, Chris, I'm not sure where you got Ghostbusters from. Did I accidentally make a Ghostbusters reference? It's been forever since I've seen that movie. Don't work that sniffer too hard, you hear? The live action Fred and Daphne got married? I see.
No need to be shy now.
That would also check out. Said something about Colin? Oh, okay. So naturally, we gotta call the Ghostbusters.
See you again.
Only people we can call.
Can we talk?
Back on the clock, eh? You certainly are a hard worker. Yeah, well, this request came from Jack, and I don't mind hustling for him. I respect that. If you'd like, I can help you along since I know a little of the cheating duo. I believe their names were Samson and Richie. Hadn't seen them around these parts before last week, but they certainly made an impression. As soon as they walked through my doors, they challenged Hall to Hail Hall. I don't remember, chat. Don't correct me. I'm just gonna say Hall. To a round of gambling. It was a close match, but she lost. They beat Hall? Wow, those guys must have been pros. I'm not so sure. Had Hall been serious from the start, things would have ended very differently. However, those swindlers pretended to be rookies when they approached her. Loss is a loss, though. Hall blames herself for underestimating their abilities. So, they pulled one over on her, huh? Didn't the same thing happen to one of Jack's old buddies? Oh, you heard about that? You're well researched. The person in question is very much ashamed about that. So is Hall, for that matter. She's really beating herself up over this. Somebody is messaging me on Facebook. I thought I had that muted. One brief moment, chat. Mute the tab. Also, what the heck do they want? Oh, they've sent me a post, and I can't look at it right now. Not the Facebook ping. I'm sorry, Chris. I get why. Her pride's been wounded. Anyhow, Samson and Richie showed their true colors after the match. So I recall the two of them ran around yelling, "We kicked Hall's ass, and I bet Jack's too scared to take us on." Or they've been repeating that ad nauseum in the other gambling joints around Longport. That's about all I know on my end. I don't have anything on A, sorry to say. Don't be sorry. You've already been a huge help. I can get the rest of what I need on my own. Jack and Hall's reputations are on the line, so I'll get this settled on the double. I appreciate that. Best of luck, Van. Thanks. Need to find the people who are in the know about Longport's underground scene and question them. Guess I can check out Dr. Lunkai's place first since it's nearby. Makes sense.
Always got booze to look forward to.
That you do. Always got booze. Hold on. Oh, are your assistants not with you? I'm sure you don't need me to tell you this, but Longport can be very dangerous at night. You better watch yourself out there, alright? I know. Jack said the same thing. Oh, did he? That's funny. Well, I know you're busy with work, but if you get some free time, drop by for a drink. If you do, I'll make you some special sweets to go with it.
Can we talk?
I overheard your conversation, so you know that I lost then. Well, yeah. This is so humiliating. I'm Jack's partner, so I can't lose face like this. I swear I'll get them next time. I won't go down without a fight. Who does she think she is, Tifa? I mean, she kind of looks like her. Wrong colors, but like, similar face, similar hair. Would also probably kick my ass. Yeah, I know you'll kick their asses in the next week. You got this. Thanks. Though I know I may not get the chance. Earlier, Jack said I'm going to take off soon so I can drink the night away. But I'm guessing he's going out to confront them with you, right? You don't see it? I mean, it's not like a perfect comparison, but I think she looks similar. Tilly-tally, shilly-shally. Exactly. Since A's involved, you gotta understand where he's coming from. Sure, but he doesn't have to be such a worrywart. He should know I can take care of myself. But fine, I won't be that selfish. Sorry for getting wrapped up in my mess. Hey, don't apologize. You didn't do nothing. That she did not. Dilly-dally, shilly-shally. Oh. This way is much faster, chat. Hey there, Eastern Medicine Doctor.
Let me ask you something.
Glad said it's cringe, but you don't care. I don't care about cringe. Hashtag cancel cringe culture or whatever. You wish to know about Samson and Richie? I've been hearing those names a lot as of late. Didn't you have a match with them recently, Shun-Li? Yeah, I dabble in gambling every now and then. They challenged me to a match, and I couldn't very well say no. Gotcha. How'd it go? Not great. I heard about their match against Hall beforehand. I thought they must have used some underhanded methods to beat her. But I was wrong. They were the real deal. As far as I could tell, they were both just as good as Hall. That's impressive. Well, there goes my plan to take him on by myself. Yeah, chances are you'd get demolished. And if you think you can get rough with them, forget it. They've always got bodyguards with them. If you're gonna take them on, you'll need a plan. And a damn good one. Don't do anything stupid, Arkwright. I know. Thanks, you too. Okay, I think I'll talk to Jigen next. He's another acquaintance who likes gambling. Maybe he'll know something about all this.
Oh, did you hurt something?
It's one of the more iconic lines in AC. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Dilly Dally Shilly Shally is from Assassin's Creed. Or Animal Crossing. It's one of those two, absolutely.
How is it this late? Market is
It's either one of those or Ark the Collad.
This must be the Eastern Quarter.
Hold on, you're a separate
No need to be
separate
shy now.
shop? Oh, you're the person that was in the hotel.
See you again.
Ark the lad. Nah, I don't think that's it, Crimson.
Hello there.
That doesn't sound right.
Come again.
Can we talk?
Yeah, that's not the game, Crimson. Samson or Ishi. Yeah, I remember them. They challenged me to a few rounds of cards. Adventure time! Exactly. That also sounds accurate, Chris. I didn't go so well for me. Those bastards made out like a bandit. Sorry to hear. You knew those guys were cheaters, right? Why'd you take the bait? I enjoy playing with a handicap. Living on the edge is the best way to live. But the video game... Oh, yes. Sadly, I missed my chance to back out. And I paid for the price for it. No, I figured it out, Chris. AC stands for Blues Clues. Now I'm stuck drinking cheap booze for the next half a year. Better not go blabbing to my wife about any of this, you hear me? Exactly, thank you. Don't worry, I ain't a snitch. I wish that we could mop up these assholes, though. They're raking in the cash at everyone's expense. Any idea who else got scammed by the double-dealing duo? I heard one of Aaron's buds got it done in pretty bad. Don't know the kid's name, but apparently he got bummed out big time. Word on the street, he's hatching a revenge scheme. Ooh. Owie clues? I mean, I guess. Good to know. Thanks, man. I owe you one. Buy me some grade A booze and we'll call it even. Grade Owie. Grade Owie booze. So, a friend of that brat is a victim in all this, too. They might have some info on the cheaters. I know we got off on the wrong foot, but if we're talking payback, maybe he'd be willing to help. Maybe.
Look at you, working your ass off. Think I could tag along?
Is that Aaron already? Speak of the devil. Does the mail make you wag your tail? It does, or it would. If I had a tail. Exactly, Chris. Thank you. I got a feeling that you're sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. This is usually the point where I tell you to hightail it out of my town. But after what happened on the docks, I'll admit you piqued my curiosity. I want to learn more about how you do things, so I'll be keeping you company for a while. And just so we're clear, I'm not taking no for an answer. So that's how you want to play it, huh? Actually, this works out perfectly for me. Fine, but on one condition. I want to question one of your pals. Van told Aaron about the cheaters. You're chasing down those ass clowns? Then that's all the more reason for me to join up with you. Thanks to them, Sid's broke as hell. No one, and I mean no one, messes with my bros, so I am so down to get some payback. Let's go. Hold your horses, my dude. We're not rushing into this. I'm still sniffing for information on those guys. You know anything about them? Oh shit, you right, Chris? Agnes Claudel. Absolutely. I got nothing. But Sid might know a thing or two. He's probably hanging around the front of the Eastern Theater. Let's go talk with him. It was an Anya's quote the whole time. Shit, you right. Hey, slow down a little, will ya?
It's Aaron!
Yeah. Yo, Aaron, you were amazing back there.
Thank you,
Hope
thank you.
Come back soon.
Word on the street is you got into another fight. You're going to hurt yourself one of these days.
Nah.
Sorry to worry you, ma'am. Appreciate the concern, though.
Hey, Aaron. Thanks a bunch for the help earlier.
Dang, everybody
Thing,
wants to
Pops,
talk to my
but
boy.
You'll be on your own from here. Got it?
Hard to get anywhere with you around, you attention-grabbing punk.
Sorry for being so popular. I can switch into my costume if it would help.
Maybe. Actually, can you switch into your costume? Somehow I feel like this would not help. This definitely would not help. And this also wouldn't really help, but now he's blue. What about hair? What do you come with hair? Does he look good in the full United outfit? Eh. Colors aren't super awful. I've definitely seen worse hair color combinations, chat. What is your hair? Yeah, your hair just doesn't look great on you. Your alternate hair color, I mean, not her hair in general. She looks fine with hair. I do not need her to go bald. Yeah, even with the official United costume, she looks better as a blonde than as a pinky. I think I've seen your in full combination. Wow, your United hair. Oh, that is different. It looks so natural that I assumed the only change was the, like, glare spot on the front. Oh, we have achievements. Ooh, 9 topics broached. That's it. It's not Van, that's right?
Okay, fine with me.
Oh shit, you are so right, Crimson. Hey there, Sid. Yo, what's up, Aaron? What you doing with that handyman bastard? We were all just talking about grabbing a bite to eat. Want to ditch this loser and hang with us? Pass. I want to keep an eye on the old fart while he's doing his job. Might learn a thing or two. I getcha. Recon's important and all. I'll keep that in mind while I'm guiding people around. Well, good of luck with your mission, Aaron. Catch you later. Wish you could have joined us, though. Tell you what, the old fart's probably gonna wrap up soon, so I'll join up with you guys after that. I think an all-out celebration is in order after we kick the crap out of those outsiders. When I get there, let's call over some hot chicks and chill. Nah, Chris, not Reen Schwarzer. Reen the Bean Machine. Better stop calling me old fart, you little bastard. Hell yeah, tonight's gonna be wild. Aaron's 19? Okay, now him calling, I almost called him Reen. Him calling Van an old fart makes a little bit more sense. Excited to hear all the funny stories about the handyman. Right, we gotta actually broach the topic. Aaron is baby. You wanna know about Samson and Richie? Those guys are a couple of shithead cheaters. I lost to them big time. But that's how the ball bounces, I guess. Cheating's only cheating if you get caught in the act. It's on me for losing, but there's something they did that got me pretty upset. What'd they do? Did they do you dirty? Tell me. I'll avenge you if they did. Thanks, Aaron. I'm not mad about anything they did in the match. I'm upset they made a promise. They broke a promise they made. Ooh. Before the match, they said that if I went broke and couldn't cover my losses, they'd only make me pay what I had on me. Then after I lost, they did a heel turn and said I had to give them everything I had and then some. Told me if I couldn't fork over the cash, they'd put me to work at Messeldem Trading Company. What? Are you freaking kidding me? So that's where Almada comes into the picture. After that, I called up Sei and Huang and borrowed the mirror I needed from them. It came in clutch for me. If I wasn't broke out of my ass, I'd bet money that there are others who've been suckered by those sniveling bastards. I'm gonna murder those assholes. Hell yeah, Aaron. Any idea where they're holed up? I think they said they were staying at the Kowloon Hotel. They told me to head there if I wanted some revenge. Oh, I'll be getting some revenge, all right. But instead of dealing out cards, we'll be dealing out ass kickings. I like this idea. Yeah, not happen. Boo! You're supposed to be watching me do my thing. So quit trying to call the shots. That's my job. Fine, fine. Better hurry the hell up, though. If you start taking your sweet-ass time, I'm bailing. Got it? Sure. Do whatever you want, bud. Anyway, we still don't know enough about these guys. I'm gonna head to Newtown to do some snooping around. You coming with? Sure, whatever. I mean, we know where they are. I feel like we could just as easily go and confront them directly. So, where are we headed? To the Kowloon Hotel. I want to ask the receptionist there some questions. I should be able to get plenty of info out of them since Heiyue's my client. I'm sure they want this Almada mess cleaned up nice and quickly. Probably kicking themselves for letting the Mafia in the door. It's their fault for underestimating outsiders. So we've got them to deal with as well as the cheaters. If they're really doing something illegal, some illegal gambling, then we may need some backup. Might call a couple of experts that I know. What kind of experts are we talking about? You'll find out soon enough. Damn. And Mike, are we going to be calling up Jack and Hall, or are we going to be calling up Freya, not Freya, Fairy and Anyes?
Did you see? There's a new movie.
Welcome.
And yes, Chris, Aaron
Thank you for visiting the
is
Kowloon
playable.
Store. We hope you enjoy your stay.
Yo, I just realized AC stands for always Chris. Chris, you were AC all along.
Can we talk?
Pardon? I don't know what you're talking about. There's no need to be coy. We already know that you're keeping an eye on the Messelden Trading Company. That is you, Chris! Drop the joke! Why would I do that, Crimson? I can tell you're from around here, so I've got a pretty good guess as to what your real job is. I could reveal it myself. But I'll let my buddy here do the honors. Are you seriously testing me? Screw off. Fine, I'll play along. I've seen this guy around town a few times now that I think about it. So most likely, Heiyue spy? Don't they need to plant a spy here to get info on Almada? They can just lean on their info network. It's more likely that he's a cop? Given that you're doing a stake out of this place, I guess you're either a cop or a detective. And here I thought that the Longport police were all useless. But you're out here trying to beat the stereotype. Hats off to you. Shh! Keep your voices down! If you wish to talk, follow me. Not bad, kid. Don't patronize me, asshole. So what can I do for some famous Longport prodigy in the Spriggan? Did you say you wanted information on the cheating duo? Yeah. All we know is that they're connected to A. Got anything else for us? I do. Our primary target is A, so I don't mind divulging this information. They aren't officially members of A. The two of them and the part-time gangsters have only just been hired. Samson and Richie have made a splash in the gambling scene. They caused quite the stir back in Messelden. Unfortunately for them, they pressed their luck. They set their sights on swindling A out of their money, and they paid the price for it. They were collared and put on tight leashes. The two were given Jaeger dropout bodyguards, but otherwise they're being treated like dogs. To A, they are on the same level as part-time gangsters. Well, ain't that convenient. So in other words, they're expendable, which means we can bring them down without fear of retaliation. Huh? What are you two plotting? Nothing, he's just messing with you. We're gonna resolve this nice and peacefully. Yeah, what he said. Thanks for the info. Right. Anyway, just stay out of our way from here on. Ha 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 ha! Chat, there was a choice there, and I got the choice wrong. So you know what that means? Load an autosave. 07. What is my newest autosave? 21. This one. Oh. Wrong one. So it's not this one, it's gonna be this one. You were gonna say something, but you were too late. Yeah, sorry about that.
Hey, did you see?
Make sure to choose a Heiyue spy. True. In hindsight, I should have realized that he wasn't a Heiyue spy, because otherwise Eren would have known who he was already.
Let me ask you something.
You're a cop. Wow, I still didn't get SP for that, huh? Wow, video game. Real quick, I'm gonna manually save. Just in case.
Can we talk?
Welcome, Mr. Arkwright. Oh, and I see Eren is accompanying you as well. How may I help you two gentlemen this evening? We got a few questions for Heiyue. We're trying to find them damn cheaters. You know anything about them? Oh, we're actually in the middle of investigating that matter as we speak. We've uncovered a few things, including the fact that the cheaters are linked to A. I also know about the incident involving your friend. It's a good thing he avoided the worst case scenario. Had he not been able to pay up, he would have been handed over to A. That's about all we know at present. Sounds like their info lies up with Sid's. Could make those cheating bastards pay. Though I wouldn't have to if Heiyue would step in. But they seem content with letting them roam freely. If you're fine leaking us info, then I'm gonna assume Heiyue is cool with us tackling this issue however we want. Yes, you may deal with them as you see fit. Those two aren't official agents of A, so they're of little concern to us. Really now. At present, they're relaxing in their rooms. Would you like me to relay a message to them? Not right now.
That's probably all the relevant info we're gonna find.
What's next on the agenda? Wanna go raise some hell?
Kinda.
No, we're stopping at the park so we can go over everything. No hell raising.
But... Van...
Okay.
Fine, we won't go and raise hell yet. Even though I want to
You
try.
there? How's some pasta sound?
Pasta?
Hey there. What'll it be?
I already have one of your pastas.
See ya.
Yeah, but you... okay, he's left.
Welcome. What can I do for you?
Ooh, we can buy a gummy dumpling? And I don't have this, but I've already eaten it, so...
See you again.
See ya.
Fine with me.
Yeah, run around the thing. There we go. The real downside to using the run button, sometimes you run into things instead of around them. So, what's the plan? Gonna burst into their hotel room and rip them a new asshole? You wish. That'd just leave a big old mess for Heiyue to clean up, and I'd rather not be indebted to Heiyue. Excuse me. It'd also make it harder for me to move around freely. I got a better idea. Instead of fighting with fists, I say we fight with cards. You want to gamble with them? That's right. Heh. You never struck me as the high-rolling type. I consider that option too, but I tossed the idea when I realized that Sid and I wouldn't stand a chance. You confident in your card playing skills? More or less. though I'm probably not as self-assured as you. Jack told me you normally win 1 in every 3 games against him. That's no small feat. But what if I told you I win 2 in every 5 games against him? Oh, you think you're better than me, huh? Who's calling who self-assured? I'm just speaking objectively here. I can hold my own in a round of cards. That said, our opponents are at least as good as Hall. If we challenge them by ourselves, the deck will be stacked against us. I mean, if they're cheating, they're likely going to win anyways. So I say we up the odds by stacking our own deck with a couple of aces. Or, more specifically, a Jack and a Hall. You're the man with a plan. I'm surprised at how calm you are about all this. Right back at you. I had you pegged as a dumb, reckless brat who ran headlong into danger. But tonight's taught me you can think things through. I got brains and brawn. I'm the whole package, so you say, Aaron. Don't blame you for thinking of me that way, though. I know I get into a lot of fights, but I really don't enjoy pointless conflict. People in the Eastern Quarter are the closest thing I have to a family. You don't have any relatives? Nah, my mom died when I was a kid. So the people in town took me in and treated me like one of their own. Even Heiyue has had my back over the years. That used to be true of Lao Yeye too, but he's been distancing himself from me lately. Lao Yeye? I don't... Somebody who knows Chinese, tell me how to say those words. Anyway, I'm just trying to do what I can for the people here. I won't let anyone tie me down, though. I've always done whatever the hell I wanted, and that's not gonna change. Is that right? Wait, why the hell am I spilling my guts to you? Can we go back to talking about the plan now? Sure thing. As far as I can tell, Samson and Richie are genuine gamblers. They might be cheaters, but their skills are legit. I bet they're on another level from us. Probably fancy themselves as being on the same plane as Jack and Hall. See, he's not a bad kid. True. They want everyone else to think so too, which is why they challenged Hall. But they've steered clear of Jack so far, which is fair. Jack is basically a living legend among gamblers. You gotta be on your A game and have all the luck in the world to take him down. You want me to pull his hair, Chris? You know, I wouldn't be opposed. He may be no Elaine, but he's not a bad-looking guy. He would probably like it, Crimson, you're right. Exactly. Even if you're a cheating bastard, winning won't come easily against him. Get some scissors and cut him off? His name is Aaron, not Samson. That ain't gonna do shit. So we're gonna make the idea of challenging him less intimidating. Any guesses as to what I have in mind? We gonna bait them with something? Ooh, I get it. We're the bait. Bingo. Let's go get Jack and Hall on board. Helps if I push the right buttons.
On my way.
Sounds fitting since you're playing Trails.
Always got booze to look forward to.
Yeah, Samson. You're not the one who paid attention in Sunday school? Dang.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Not that, Samson, Chris. Hey, I've got some news on the investigation. Been a while, you two. Sorry to interrupt. Whoa, didn't expect to see both of you together like this. An unusual combo, to be sure. Gotcha. I think we finally got a good handle on the situation. It's pretty much exactly what we imagined. Those two can't pay up and are forced to do grunt work for Almada. These guys are the scum of the earth. Got all of his strength from his hair, it's true. We can't let them get away with this. So what do you think about my plan? It's not a bad one. If you join up with me while Aaron pairs up with Hall, they might accept our challenge. Piss themselves if they had to face both you and Hall. But we might get them to bite if you two are teaming up with a couple of fresh faces. Remember, the two of us still have to pull our own weight. We can't expect Jack and Hall to carry our asses. True, we can't. Yes. Samson's, at the time, girlfriend, fiance, I think, Delilah, basically told Roman soldiers that, hey, the secret to beating up Samson is to cut off all of his hair. And so then they came in while he was asleep and cut off his hair. Thank you for the 50 Mira, Chris. He'll be fine. I know full well that you're no amateurs, so I'm confident you'll do great out there. Think this is a solid plan, don't you think so too, Jack? Yeah, of course. But before we go charging in, I want you guys to memorize some signs. So we're cheating against the cheaters, huh? I don't mind fighting with fire with fire. Does this mean we're cool with passing cards to each other under the table? Let's not go overboard. And again, I'm sure our opponents will be doing that some too. Oh yeah, I should mention that you and I will have a different set of signs from Jack and Van. We don't got too much time, so let's get right into it. When I put my right hand over my face, I need you to discard the king. You'll do that when we're changing cards. If I rest my chin on both hands, that's your cue to discard the queen. How will you know if I have a king or queen in my hand? Also, how will this help you? And if I scratch my head, I want you to discard the jack. Those are the three signs I'll use when I'm aiming for a 4 of a kind. So I'll be counting on you to get those cards in my hand. However, if you're one card away from a straight flush, toss out any cards you don't need. When you do that, I'll be sure to get you the card that'll lead us to victory. I'm confused as to how this is going to help. Then again, I don't play this particular version of poker. Got it. Alright, one more thing. If I cough, I want you to drop out of the match. Well, yes, they're cheating. Ugh. You know what? I will go ahead and write this stuff down. Hang on. Hang on. Let me get light. My light switch turned off. There we go. That's better. If I'm going to write something down, I should actually have my light on, right? Just an idea. New tab, blank document. Okay. Let's see. Right hand on face. King. Chin on both hands. Queen. Scratch. Head. Jack. One card from straight flush. If you're one card away from a straight flush, toss what I don't need. And finally, cough, drop match. Okay. We'll see how this goes. I'll only use this sign if I think our opponents have a better hand than us. Always good to know when to quit. And that's about it. Got it memorized? Yep, I've committed it all to memory. Same for me. Sounds like we're all ready. And all that's left to do is call them up. But remember, we'll have to head straight there once we do. Let me know when you're ready to go. Exactly. We're gonna save here just in case. All done with your nighttime stroll? Then what are we waiting for? Let's challenge Samson and Richie. Real quick, before I actually go, because I know that other games would do this to me. Namely, I think there's a time in Cold Steel 4 where you're given the option to just immediately start the next section of the game, except there's a side quest that's available right there and only there. And you can't do it any other time.
Let's do this.
So I'm gonna quick do another look around at the map. To see if there's a side quest that I have access to at only this time. Well, I don't know about a side quest, but there is a scene here. Hi, Elaine. Huh? What's Elaine doing here? If it tells you to do side quests, because if you continue, you can't do them later. Yep. Alright. Probably on patrol because of all the Almada business. Is there any reason why you stopped? Shh. Quiet. Huh? Why? Oh, it's that Beauty Blade chick, huh? Imagine calling yourself that. Couldn't be me. Try saying that in front of her. Guarantee you'll have a sword at your throat. You have side quests. It has a Forest PG. Yeah. She's that touchy about it? Anyway, just shut up. I don't want to get caught. Aw, you shy? No, you idiot. It's just gonna be a pain in the ass if she spots us. Do you really want the guild poking their head in your business? Point taken. Oh, hi there. God damn it. Oh, she's leaving. So, you two know each other or something? Thanks to work, yeah. I try to avoid her most of the time, but I haven't been able to do that lately. Uh-huh. Alrighty, let's get back to the investigation. Well, I'm glad I took my time to come over here.
Whoops.
There's no quest. Ooh, but there is a shop.
Damn shame our fight had to end when it did. It was just getting good, too.
True.
How about we take it from the top? Let's go!
No, thank you.
Hard pass. I don't got that kind of energy anymore.
Welcome.
You have a replica coin. Item drop plus 20%. Ooh.
Thanks.
Sadly, yeah. So yeah, if I had a quest, like, already unlocked, it would be in here. I don't think it would be in here if it wasn't already, whatchamacallit. Yes, Chris, I am poor. I don't know if that's a me thing or if that is a you are just this game thing. But at the very least, yes, I am poor. Not really a problem, Daybreak 2 and Horizons, I see. It is early in the game, I'm only chapter 2, but also, I am poor. Can we go swimming? Wanna go swimming, chat? Nope. No swimming. Okay. I think... Wait.
You know me well.
Forgot to give these guys their gifts! Yeah, we can't fish in this one.
Thanks, man.
There you go, Dingo. Let me guess. Give so many gifts? Yep, 5 gifts given. I was checking the map earlier. I've checked the map on every individual location. Unless there's another quest that I'm unaware of, I don't think there's any... Like, unless they decided to go back to Cold Steel 1 and 2 and earlier's thing of... Yeah, talking to Jack is the main quest, Crimson. I know it's in green, which is weird, but that is the main quest. I'm trying to see if there's any additional side quests, which there are not. So yes, going back to Jack is in fact the only thing I can do.
Always got booze.
Once again, come down here. We will save game. And this time we will, in fact, challenge the cheating duo. Goodbye. Alrighty then. Time to bring the fight to them. I'll contact them now. You got it. Jack got in touch with Samson and Richie at the Kowloon Hotel and challenged them to a match. The duo were more than happy to accept on one condition. They wanted to determine where the match would be held. Van, Aaron, Jack, and Hall all agreed, and thus they made their way to their suite in the Kowloon Hotel. You know, if the cheaters are saying we want to challenge you at our location, I don't like that, chat. Well, well, it's the man, the myth, the legend in the flesh. We meet at long last, Jack. So good of you to come out here to play. And he brought King's adorable little daughter with him. It's been, what, a week since we last saw each other? Ready to get your butt whooped again? I'll be doing the butt whooping this time. Don't let him rile you up, Hall. Gamblers always got to keep their poker face. I know. I take it Jack told you about us over the phone? Mind going easy on us? We're just a couple of newbies. So you're the prodigy and the Spriggan. We've never heard of you back in Messeldom. If you're only rookies, then you make a big mistake coming here. You just dropped into the lion's den, or we're gonna tear you limb from limb. Ooh, I'm shaking in my boots here. Bet you guys are all bark and no bite. Alright, that's enough trash talk. We don't have all day. Let's get this game on the road. Alright then, let's play. Can't wait to finally dethrone the king of gambling. Your lucky streak is about to come to an end, Jack. So you think. We'll be playing poker in pairs of 2, as we agreed. No peeking at your partner's hands, though. And at the end of the game, we'll tally up the chips, and the team with the most will be declared the winner. Sound good? Exactly, Nightwolf. Don't poke the bear. Works for me. So who's dealing? Your bodyguards? I'll be watching them like a hawk. If I spot them cheating in any way, it'll be your loss. Fine by me. These guys know next to nothing about gambling anyways. They're just a couple of bodyguards we hired through the Messeldom Trading Company. It's a battle between warriors who've honed their craft to an art. We're not gonna cheat. The victory won't feel earned if we do. Heh. And here I thought you had no pride, but now that I see, it's just fickle. We'll see if they stick to their word. Yeah, we will, Aaron. Why are they holding their cards all weird, chat? Samson and Richie aren't full of hot air after all. They're no pushovers, that's for sure. It's been a close game so far. I think our boys will pull through, though. The old fart's been putting up a good fight. Yeah, he's doing great. Had to pull a few tricks out of my hat to get this full house. This is a slam dunk. Sorry about that. It's just me, or is the air dry in here? Yeah, a little. Jack's giving me one of his signals. What should I do? That was a sign to fold. Though we have a full house, I would not be able to fold this in real life. Coughing is the sign for folding. Can't imagine I'd lose with this hand, but I need to put my trust into Jack. Fold. I'm out this round. Damn! Wasn't expecting you to fold. That looks like, what, a straight? I'm guessing? No, I see an ace and then what appears to be... No, he has a better full house. That's what he has. Okay, okay. You're just full of surprises, aren't you, Spriggan? No, that was our fold house. That was the folded one. Why are you showing your cards if you folded? Chat, do they know nothing about how to play poker? Whew. Dodged a bullet there. Good call, Van. Just had a gut feeling. Thanks for the save, Jack. Nice going. It's always good to know when to pull back. The heated battle raged on, both sides unrelenting as the tide shifted back and forth. Eventually it all came to a head, where folding would spell certain defeat, and the victor would lay claim to every chip on the table. Must work differently in Zemuria? Maybe. Okay, I've got the cards for a straight. Well, frick, I got bad cards. Tonight just isn't my night. Pull yourself together, man. I need you to have your head in the game. You aren't fooling anyone, you know. We know you're up to something. He's putting his right hand on his face. That's another one of Jack's signs. I gotta discard one of my cards, but which one? So that was the symbol, or signal, to discard the king. However, we are one card away from a straight flush. So we should instead discard the jack. Jack wants me to discard the king. He might be aiming for 4 of a kind with kings. Although he did tell me to aim for a straight flush if it's within reach. Guess I'll discard the jack then. Alright, swapping a card. That's Jack for you. Always well prepared. A straight flush of hearts. Well, how about that? We are one card away from a royal flush here, chat. What? I lost with 4 aces? Shit. We underestimated you. And that cost you the game? You didn't do half bad. Van and Jack make a great team. Let's go! I'm almost jealous. You guys are down 500,000 Mira. Want to keep going? Of course we will. We're not gonna back down after a loss like that. We're done with you, though, Jack. I want to play with Hal and the redheaded guy. We're gonna squeeze him dry. If you say so. Yes, eat that. So what was that about squeezing us dry? This is humiliating. It's one thing to lose to Jack. But getting our shit kicked in by these nobodies is just plain embarrassing. He expended all of your luck in your match with Jack and Van. And now you're down 1 million Mira. Time to pay up. Guess we have no other recourse. Except to run away! Let's scram! Eek! Hal, get down! Grr. Damn flash grenade. Cowards! We can't let them get away. Let's go after them. You two handle things here. Got it. Good luck. Are we not going to get bonus SP for choosing the right things, chat? Did you seriously follow us all the way out here? Bad move. You just signed your own death warrants.
Let's play.
Yeah.
Let's see what you're made of. Here I go.
Okay, he's got dual blades, chat. Seal, back attack. Small delay. Heck yeah. Delay is always good. Straight insight. I don't know what straight it means in this context.
Going all in. Here it goes. My move now.
No, we did the right thing, Crimson.
This'll hurt. Let's party. This'll hurt. Don't screw with me.
Wow, you're not gonna counterattack there, Van? What the hell?
Allowed all the stops.
Based on your starting spells, I'm gonna guess that you have evade and attack. Rude. Excuse me.
Here goes.
Why am I just now realizing that we can see their other stats as well?
Show me what you got.
So, like, we know that this guy is more weak to physical attacks, and this guy is more resistant.
Come and get me.
You want me to check out Aaron's S-Craft? Later. Not immediately. Though probably pretty soon. Alright, we gotta...
This'll hurt. Come and get me. Think fast.
Go time.
Aaron's S-Craft is cool, you say?
Energy output at maximum.
Oh god, I forgot about that. I'll need to turn that off when I get a chance, but...
Activating skill.
Soar for me.
Boost gauge limit crushed.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty cool, chat. That was pretty cool, Chris. You're not wrong. Please, just let us go. We don't have any money. The Mafia took every last mirror we saved up. Amada beat you guys to the punch there. Well, lucky for you, we don't care about the money. Fess up. You've been handing the people you beat to the Mafia, right? Well, we were just following orders. Yeah, we had no choice. Who's us or them? I don't want to hear your pathetic excuses. Save your breath. At this point, we should just give them over to the right people. No point getting rough with them, they ain't worth it. Can't be serious. Fine, I guess you're right. So, who are you handing them over to? Who should I hand them over to? The Guild, the police, Heiyue. Oh god, I feel like Heiyue is the chaos option. We're gonna hand them over to them. Well, if we really want them to pay for what they've done, then Heiyue is our best option. Yeah, they won't show them any mercy. Especially since Easterners were among their victims. The severity of the punishment might change depending on how many of them were caught up in their scheme. Either way, they'll be punished a hell of a lot more harshly than if we gave them over to the Guild or the cops. That good with you? You ain't gonna hear any objections from me. Thank you for the hydrate, Crimson. Thank you. I am so you too. Want to go ahead and get in touch with them? Yeah, the Kowloon Hotel receptionist can help us there. Thank you, Nightwolf. I remembered on my own, but I appreciate the pill redeem. If any of you need to take medication, please do so at this time. Don't forget, don't be stupid. And thank you, Chris, for the 50 Mira. One day we're going to save up enough Mira to help Crow pay back that debt. Oh, and Nightwolf also redeemed a stretch. I missed that one. Sorry about that. We'll do that now. One day. I really need to do like a better stretch routine. Maybe even like stand up. Ooh, maybe I should change out stretch for stand up and stretch. Well, you'll get a stand up for free for this one. Maybe in Horizon it'll happen. That I'll replace my stretch with a stand up redeem, Crimson. Who knows? Not me. Van contacted Heiyue and gave Samson and Richie over to
That's
them.
a wrap.
Quest pair of jokers completed.
Love to see it.
2 SP. No, oh, Crow pays back the debt. Maybe.
Reward deposited.
Chaos. 2 points in chaos. Yes. Chaos. Actually, me standing up just now reminded me that I also have to pee. I will be back in just a couple of minutes or less or more. Those are in fact the 3 choices. Either way, enjoy this 3-minute ad. Welcome back. Or I'm back. I don't know if anybody else is back. Other than Chris and Crimson haven't stopped talking, which we always appreciate. I was about to say, game, please. Then I remembered, oh yeah, it's muted because it's paused. The music just stops when I pause the game. Well, wasn't as smooth as I'd hoped, but what's done is done. Say, you know if there are any public baths around here? Ooh, he wants to join Aaron in a bath chat. I appreciate you, Night Wolf. Or Nice Wolf, if we want to start calling you Nice Wolf. Nah, Night Wolf. Even better if they've got a sauna. Old man Wang's got one just down the way. Hey, we helped him. Don't tell me you're aching after one little scuffle. You gotta work on your stamina, man. I can stay up for 3 nights straight with energy to spare. Spoken like a true teenager. Heh, stay jealous. I know, you should go for a massage instead. Oh wait, that'd put an old fart like you out of commission for a few days at least. Dude, I ain't old. Sheesh. Don't know if I could put up with you if you weren't handy in a fight. So, you're doing theater and what? Is the plan to just join up with Heiyue at some point? I don't... maybe. Welcome back from the ads. What? I hit a nerve? Why do you care what I'm doing with my life? No reason in particular. All I am is an outsider who floats into town from time to time. There's some things you can only really tell a person like me that ain't got a stake in your life. Not gonna force you or anything, mind? Heh. This place is special to me. I gotta mess around with my friends and go up on the big stage. I've also got a bunch of memories being with Mom here. Aw, he misses his mommy chat. Thank you for the welcome back, Chris. Baby Aaron! and baby Ashin, and baby, I don't know any of the other characters offhand, but baby Eren and Ashin. Sure, Heiyue does stuff that ticks me off, but I still go way back with Ashin and her family. Oh, Sal's here too? Oh, I see him there off to the side. Though me and Lao Ye aren't really close these days. Sal's a shady son of a bitch, but it's obviously sharp as a tack. Smart people like him can move up in Heiyue. It's not a bad idea for me to join up and see how I do. I just have that sometimes. You suddenly find yourself wondering if you really belong here. If you have the right to have a life this nice. My mic is acting up? How, Crimson? I've tried turning it off and on again. Does this help? I guess I should probably keep talking instead of only being a little bit. I'm no longer a robot. Okay. Okay, yeah, all I did was turn my mic off and turn it back on. Didn't even turn off the rest of the headset. Sweet. Just turn it off and on again, and thing. For a second I thought I was watching a clinker. No, absolutely not. Not at all. Little self-doubt's normal. Little self-doubt grown-ups totally normal. Happens to everyone. But I get the feeling you're kind of like me. You love someone or something so much you have to let them go. Yet you don't have the heart to tell them that. Damn. Lay off the romance movies, old man. All that sentimental crap sounds ridiculous coming out of your ugly mug. Leave my face out of this. Was it Rex holding the droid head? Roger, roger. Anyway, take it from me. You can make home for yourself anywhere you want. Could be some far-off land, or maybe you go on a long journey and end up right back where you started. Point is, you have to decide that for yourself. How about that?
You and me couldn't be more different, but I get what you're saying. Sometimes it feels like the world's fading away around me. Probably just imagining things, or maybe I really don't get enough sleep.
You just said that you will stay up for 3 days straight and have energy to spare? Don't do that.
I'll see my bros or Ashin. Hell, even the city lights. And my vision just kinda hazes over. It makes me sick.
Ah. You really do love this place, don't you? So much that doubting your love for even a second makes you hate yourself.
Is that so wrong? You telling me I shouldn't hate Almada for coming in and trying to mess shit up?
Absolutely not, Eren. You wish you could stay up for 3 days straight with plenty of energy? Same.
Or be pissed at Heiyue for letting it all happen? Screw all of that! I've got to protect this place. I've got to prove to myself that I belong here. That all my doubts are bullshit. But if I gotta be the one to do it, you and the guild are in my way. I already know you're damn tough, and I like the way you handle your work.
Same, Crimson. I also could not do that when I was 19. What the hell, Eren?
But I've already made up my mind. So you gonna get the hell out of here or what?
Heh. I respect the hustle, kid. But, ain't you jumping the gun a little?
What are you talking about?
I get it. You're a bit leery of us because we're working for Sal. Thing is, I work for just about anyone if the job's right and the mirror's there. But as you've seen, when I work, I do things my own way. So don't go lumping me with those sticks in the mud over at the guild.
Are you saying?
Van! We've been looking all over for you.
Look, I went out to have a night on the town, kids. The hell are you all doing here?
Pops got caught going for a night on the town, eh? Sucks being old, don't it?
Can it already?
Hal and Jack told us everything. We've been worried sick. She's right. Wait, you're with Aaron?
Elaine, it's not what it looks like. Okay, we only kissed like 3 times. Chill, I can explain. But first, Elaine, what are you doing here?
I happened to run into them on my nighttime patrol. Though I must say, you two suddenly seem close. Was one wild night on the town all it took to smooth things over?
We spent most of it in a hotel room, actually. Huh? Oh, is this an adult thing? Of course not. Nah, tell them it was a hot night in Longport. We were just getting busy with a real babe. My man here really knows how to pick 'em. Come on. Why don't you tell us more about this babe? And what does he mean by busy? Well, then. That's my cue to exit stage left. Don't forget what I told you earlier, Kay. Excuse me, keep out of my way and... Huh? Why is your bag glowing? The hell? Shit. Look! The moon! It's glowing! What in the world? Fog's rolled in. Got a bad feeling about this. I don't get what's going on, but I'm not gonna wait around to find out. Aaron! Wait! It's too dangerous! Bah! We're going after him. Right! Fog? What is this, the TV world? Hi, Jack. Hi, Hal.
Jack, what's going on?
Dunno, but I don't like it. Go hide out in the bar.
There must be a dead body. A body has been discovered!
We shouldn't be getting sea fog at this time of year.
Even if it's a freak off-season incident, it shouldn't be this dense.
True.
Contact the other families. I need men stationed in every district.
I need to reach out for the truth. I do, Chris. You're right.
Yes, sir.
To think it'd return after 40 long years.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Are you saying this has happened before?
I'm not surprised you have forgotten. You were only a child when this fog last descended upon us. Assemble the Shongsho. We must fortify our defenses at once.
But, like, the best of the Shongsho is over in Crossbell right now.
Hurry back to your homes!
Stay in and don't come out. It's too dangerous outside.
Okay.
Hey, do you know where Aaron is? I can't find him anywhere. He went to go keep an eye on that outsider Heiyue hired.
What about this fog? I've never seen anything like...
Oh?
Sid, hang in there. Say something.
You bastards!
I was gonna say, are you gonna go and look at whoever it is that attacked him?
Well, looky here. The whole bunch of them in one place.
Masked man?
Getting these streets red just got a lot easier.
Oh boy, chat. We get a boss fight with new character? No.
Say! Wong! Damn it all!
Oh.
Oh, great.
I'll take point.
If you say so. Oh, I wanted to do that fight, chat.
Wow! They're perfectly in sync!
Look alive.
It's not over yet.
What are they doing here? Let's go!
Deploying
It's
stars.
the dogs from Chapter 1, chat.
Bring it on!
You know we want to see Elaine's S break. But also I need... I guess I don't need the S boost for when it's on Anya's turn.
Flames protect us.
Engaging skill. Wings.
I guess I should have double checked if I could maneuver it better.
Knights of Asteria. Boost gauge upgraded.
Not bad, chat. Not bad at all.
Got a whole slew of them.
Could have been better if, you know, I'd actually properly oriented this thing, but, you know. It's not bad still.
I'll remember this. Focus unleashed.
Oh, this is focusing on a target.
It's working.
I'll get them in one go.
Time to go all out.
I'll
If
get
I
them
can.
in one go.
There we go.
Engaging skill. Wings, guide me.
You know, it looks a little bit better when we actually orient the things.
Asteria.
Boost gauge upgraded.
Get out of my way! Go to hell! Hang on, guys! I'm coming!
Yes, sir.
The enemy has been routed. What if there are more hiding in the mist?
It's a fog,
Don't think
Agnes.
so. The fog's clearing.
Did you hear that?
About 10 people just fled the combat zone.
We need to hurry.
10 people? That's like... I need both of my hands to count that high, chat. Oh!
Oh, Adios. This isn't even a battlefield.
Stay back, both of you.
10 is more than
Let's
9,
go
Chris.
make
You
sure.
are correct.
I don't like these odds.
It's okay, Chris. We're 18 plus. You can say fuck. Crimson can't, but you can. Don't worry. Oh, yeah, no, you can't say that one, Chris.
Aaron.
Those bastards.
For shame,
Even if it's
Chris.
The last thing I do, they're gonna.
Yep. Don't worry, Chris. I won't ban you over it this time.
Make them all pay!
I have, however, sent an assassin to your house with your social security number. Also, somebody has died every chapter this game. Thank you for the Mira. September 21st, 12:08, 8:12
Allow me
a.m.
to formally introduce myself. My name is Gien Lu.
Gien Lu. So even though you sent an assassin over, would this be a bad time to go to bed? I mean, if you want to die in your sleep, I'd recommend it, actually, Chris. Gien Lu. Lu? Then that makes you... I figured there was more going on with you, but I wouldn't have guessed you were that important. Can't believe an elder from Heiyue waxed my ride. Wait. Oh, it is the same guy!
You still have much to learn, young Van.
If the assassin gets lost, I'll see you next time. Thank you, Chris. The assassin isn't exactly known for following instructions. He might just decide, you know what, screw it. I don't know. Thank you for yet another 50 Mira. We're hearing that from you, but I take it you didn't invite us just for that big reveal.
Of course. Naturally, we must discuss last night's events. Allow me to inform you of the Elder's decision. Heiyue will remain on standby until further notice.
Wow, he pronounced it slightly differently than everybody else. Danny Cookie! Thank you so much for the raid. Fresh baked cookies coming at ya. Well, I appreciate the cookies. For those of you who may not know me, my name is Genope. It's very nice to meet you all. I am currently going through the Legend of Heroes series, aka the Trails series. We are on Trails Through Daybreak, which is the 11th game in the series. If anyone needs to avoid spoilers, I totally understand. We're in Chapter 2 right now. Yeah. How was the archipelago, Danny? I know that's what you were doing. I know you were with Allie and a few other people whose names I didn't recognize. It was super fun. Did you finish? Did you finish? Or do you guys still have more to go?
Oh dear, from behind.
Derp Critic is also raiding. Double raid chat. Oh my god, I am getting...
from behind.
I'm getting so many raids. Can I do MSO Derp Princess Danny? Does this work with Seribot? Woohoo! I can do mass shoutouts! Yes! Yes! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you for giving Danny yet another shout out, Allie. To anybody who was not a part of Danny's raid, or if you were a part of Danny's raid and just missed the thing, my name is Genope. It's nice to meet all of you. I am currently going through the Trails series, Legend of Heroes, Trails of stuff. I'm currently on Trails Through Daybreak, which is the 11th total game in the series. Yes, it is quite long. If anybody needs to raid and run, I totally understand. I know that Allie and Danny were both a part of the same archipelago. Derp, were you also a part of that archipelago? Or did I get coincidentally raided by a third unrelated person? You were. Okay. Okay. It's nice to meet you too, Jake. How are you all doing? I was asking Danny earlier, did you guys finish this archipelago? Or do you guys still have more to go? You're doing good, wonderful. Getting hit with a triple raid is pretty insane, to be honest with you. You finished your ends? Nice. Who all is still playing? Who all still has things to do? I know that Allie, you were doing Ocarina of Time. I briefly looked in. I believe Danny was doing Pizza Tower. How about you, Derp? What were you playing? What other games were in this archipelago? It was pretty big. I want to say there was something like 9 people, which is like huge. You were doing stuff all day, then you saw a movie, now you're worn out. Fortunately, the snow missed you. Oh, good. I'd say stay away from the snow, but you don't really have a choice in the matter. Stay safe if the snow does get to you, Jake. I do not want people getting hurt just because of snow. Or for any reason, to be honest with you. You will stay safe? Good. You know what? I don't usually do this, but if you will indulge me in being a little bit selfish, I'm going to go ahead and shout out my own socials. I've got Discord and Blue Sky attached here. Maybe there's others that I should add, but those are the 2 that I have. Allie's on a 3-stream streak! Heck yeah! So you were here yesterday. You probably didn't pay any attention, but you were at least briefly here yesterday. Otherwise, you wouldn't have the streak. We indeed, Allie. Again, if anybody needs to raid and run, or if you want to just stick around and see what this game is all about, feel free to enjoy the show. What you just missed is a bunch of death. That is not a joke. Like, 4 people died in the middle of the streets, and currently the local mafia is taking it upon themselves to try to get revenge. We all love our Queen Elaine. It's true. It's true. Even after that bloodbath?
Father, are you sure this is the most prudent course?
Sorry, apparently the local mafia is not going to be seeking revenge. That will be our job.
Today, we must bide our time and prepare our forces. In the interim, no one must mount an attack.
Assuming we can when they all get murdered.
On the morrow, Cao will return, and we as an organization will resolve this matter in one fell swoop.
Dang, I didn't even, like, I glazed over the number, Crimson. I saw the streak, but I didn't realize that it was 80 streams. Holy shiza.
Whether Yin chooses to help us is no longer relevant.
Yin mentioned chat.
How can you expect us to sit idly by and accept that? Never mind the people of Longport. What about Aaron? He's been missing ever since the incident. I know him. He's not about to sit on his hands and wait.
That he will not. He is rash and rambunctious, and absolutely is going to go full man loses his dog. What the fuck was that guy's name? John Wick. He's about to go full John Wick on these guys.
Are you both really just going to let him go it alone?
Of course, we don't want to abandon him. However, it's plain to see this situation is balanced on a knife's edge. Our foes will expect retribution, so we only have one chance to get this right.
If you say so. I get what you mean. They must have an idea of what that retribution will look like, and a way to counter it. Yeah, I've set traps like these before. You're gonna chill until you fall asleep? You are more than welcome to lurk, Jake. We appreciate you. You love how much Ashen cares for Aaron. True, she does. She's like, fuck the people. What about Aaron? What about my boyfriend, huh? I see there's no need for me to explain further. However, I must append one note. A warning. Leave the city by dawn tomorrow. So that's when you're setting loose your Shadow Warriors, huh? I hear you didn't even send them out when you were beefing with the Red Constellation. You are remarkably well informed. That altercation was simply a consequence of another family's poor decisions. I will, Jake. Thank you so much. And thank you once again to Allie and Derp and Danny. I know he stepped away, but thank you to Danny as well. Thank you all for the raids tonight. So much. Had Sao failed to quell the incursion, our shadows would have been released without a second thought. Lucky for everyone that Jaegers have more sense than Almada, I guess. I'm beginning to understand what Sao sees in you. Perhaps I will enlist in your services again one day. With that, I bid you farewell. Fair travels on your return to the capital. How the fuck did they do that, chat? Why didn't you try to warn us they were here? Got one last question for you, old man. What's with the cold shoulder to the kid? He's been skulking about. It.
Simply put,
Nautical
HEYUE
Menace
is a complex organization. This crisis presents an opportunity to let external woes reveal internal wounds.
How are you doing, Nautical Menace?
Perhaps you will understand this too in due time.
We might understand this too in due time. Well, if the elders say we aren't acting today, then that's it. I'll leave it up to you to decide how and to what degree you'll investigate last night's tragedy. Your EP, understandable. I know it's late. If you gotta go and get some sleep, I will not be offended whatsoever. As long as you stay healthy. If that means staying up, that's great. If that means going to sleep, that's great too. Because you need to stay healthy. My only request is that you look out for Aaron as much as possible. I feel the same. His friends were like family to him. He'll be willing to pay any price to avenge them. That makes sense. He was overtaken with rage before. I'm worried about him being out there on his own. Speaking of worried, I'm getting worried about you getting back to Edith on time. If you don't make it back in time, a certain bracer is gonna bite my head off. Sorry, but please let me stay until the end of the day. Do you want his head bitten off, Anya's? There's something on my mind that I need to see through. Figures. Alright, you've gotten until the last train tonight. No more extensions. I understand. Do be careful, everyone. If you need support, we'll do what we can. I'm counting on you, Mr. Arkwright. Aaron's in your hands now. So long as it's the kind of work a Spriggan like me can do, I'll see this through. Alright. Bet you already know the game plan for today, right? Side quests. And eventually move on the main plot. But first, side quests. First, we need to investigate what happened last night. In particular, where the strange fog came from. It's possible there is a Genesis involved. We need to track down Aaron, too. For all we know, he's already charged headfirst into the enemy base. That enemy likely being Almada. Not bad. You got all the big stuff. While we not work on the information gathering, we'll knock out any other small tasks that come our way. Hell yeah, Van! He knows what's up. We gotta do our side quests. I want to check in with Jack, too. And we may as well hit up the cops in the guild while we're at it. Long story short, we gotta roll with the punches. Right. Right. Is there a quest board somewhere we can go see? No. Doesn't appear so. At least not over on this side. Probably over in the Old Town. Or New Town, or whatever the fuck this place is called. Also, no. I guess we can look at it directly. Notes and requests. Doesn't look like there's any good info here. Damn.
Well... Hey, did you see? There's a new movie.
That there is. Congratulations.
How utterly... You'll never believe what happened.
Yeah. Hey, Ashin, how are you holding up? I didn't realize you were here, Ashin. Oh, it's you guys. I'm sorry about earlier. Feels like I sort of pushed everything onto you. Don't worry about it. If I felt like you were being unreasonable, I wouldn't have taken the job. Anyway, I know you guys are probably investigating this whole thing on the down low. Has Heiyue sniffed out any clues? A few, but nothing that would tell us about Aaron's whereabouts. Damn. What about Almada then? All we know about them is that they haven't made any moves since last night. We have no idea where they're hiding, unfortunately. Ugh. Where could they be? Don't know. It's possible they aren't even in Longport anymore. What? You think? Might have bailed so they could get out of Heiyue's reach. And now that they've stained their hands with civilian blood, the guild's gonna be out to get them too. Do you really think Almada would just back down like that? Doubtful, but it's not impossible either. Actually, I do think it's impossible. And I can tell you why if you'd like. By all means. There have been no sightings of gangsters since last night. We have eyes on every road leading out of Longport. So if they had escaped, we would know. I can guarantee they're still in Longport. Hard to picture a bunch of low-life gangsters evading Heiyue's surveillance network. Well, I guess that settles that. Sorry I can't answer your other questions. All good? Having confirmation on that alone is huge for us. We should be thanking you. Keep us in the loop if anything changes. Of course. I'm going to be talking with some other people about this, so hopefully I'll have more to share later. Thank you, Anna, for the 5-stream streak. I appreciate you. You know, it helps if I go the right way. Oh, that was the only thing over here. Surprising that there's no, whatchamacallit, no side quests this chapter. How am I enjoying the chapter so far? It's great. I am enjoying Aaron. He's a little bit of a POS, but like, that's fine.
The next boat's arriving at...
Wait, this is a shop. Why is it not marked on my map? I don't know, but don't think we're not going to pick those two up real quick just so I can get more gourmet points later.
No rest for the weary.
Longport's your favorite town? Ooh.
Welcome.
I don't know who to give that to, but we're taking it.
Thanks.
I get like some actual money. Third or fourth favorite character in this arc? Understood. I can already see him having a pretty solid like arc throughout the game, or at least throughout this chapter before they forget that he's a character in the very next chapter. I'm kidding. I don't think they'll do that. Although they do occasionally do that. They did that with Cold Steel, but then again, they also introduced like 80 kajillion new characters in those games. And that's before they reintroduced that to them. Yeah, that's before they reintroduced all the older characters. They only do that to Fairy? Aww. That's a shame. Fairy's cool.
Oh, did you hurt something?
Where? Can I just go through this door? Apparently I can. Poor Gaius didn't even get to be cool until game 4. I mean, the end of game 3. But you're not entirely wrong there. You here to visit him too, Arkride? Wait, that's one of Aaron's friends. Did he survive the attack? Yes. The fact that he's still breathing is nothing short of a miracle. So, he's gonna make it? His condition looks stable, at least. He gonna wake up anytime soon? I don't know. The boy has yet to regain consciousness. He just barely managed to hang on. There's a limit to what I can do here. I plan on having him moved to a hospital immediately. Heiyue is handling things on that end, thankfully. I'm relieved that someone survived, but it's doubtful that we'll be able to ask him about what happened. Yeah, it's too bad. We might have gotten some good info from him. Looks like he's lost consciousness from a blow to the back of the head. It's possible he didn't even see the attacker's face. You know what? They were all wearing masks, so very likely he didn't see their face. Killers probably didn't realize he was just unconscious. Might be the only reason he's still alive. I hope he doesn't have survivor's guilt after all this. The fact that Fairy knows survivor's guilt by name, I feel so bad for her with that chat. I can only treat the physical wounds. Whether his mental scars will heal is entirely up to him. And his therapist. He's gonna need a lot of fucking therapy after this. By the way, has Aaron come to visit? He came at sunrise, but he left shortly after. Do you have any idea where he went? Not in the slightest. He didn't say a word the entire time, which is very unlike him. He must be tormenting himself. Yeah. Try and help him if you can. He needs to be surrounded by friends now more than ever. Right. We'll make sure he's okay. Therapy doesn't exist in Trails. It needs to.
Do you know what you want?
It really needs to.
I hope to see you again.
Aaron is gonna need so much therapy, chat. Hey, Jack. You look better than you usually do this time of morning. I'll take that as a compliment. 50 Mira! Thank you for the 50 Mira. One day we'll be able to pay back Crow's debt. And a hydrate. I appreciate the hydrate too. And a stretch? You expect me to actually stand up for you, Anna? I suppose just this one. Oh. Very important that we get up and stretch every now and again, chat. Ugh. I just figured now's not the best time to be hungover. How are you guys holding up?
Good boy.
Anna, thank you for the subscription. If you're unaware, I don't know if you were aware of this. Actually, Moobot just posted the free day thing, but I'll post it again. If you click on that link, there is a list of all of my free day games. Once a week, I like to do something a little bit different, usually sponsored by subscribers. Or Black Rose. Black Rose gifts a lot of subscribers. So he gets a lot of those. If you'd like to add a game, ideally something either from my backloggery towards the top or something I could easily emulate. I can do that. And if you don't know what you want, you can be quiet and let me know later. But for now, let me add you to the list. One unknown game. And Mixa. Let me double check that I'm spelling that right. Anazima. I may or may not be pronouncing that right, but I think I'm spelling it correctly on my Google sheet. We're doing okay given the circumstances. What about you? I won't lie. I'm pretty shaken up. Some of the victims were regulars of ours. You don't need to worry about me. I'll be fine. If you say so. Is there anything you can tell us about the victims? Little. Though probably nothing you don't already know. The thing they all had in common was that they were friends of Aaron's. Now he's out for blood. Either he wants to get revenge for them, or he wants to make a declaration of war on A. I'm worried about him flying off the handle and doing something he'll regret. You guys have any idea where he is? Has he dropped by? Well, we haven't been able to locate him, no. Could be that he's at the clinic. They're treating the sole survivor of that attack as we speak. Might be worth checking that place out. We've already been there. Nah, we already went. They said we just missed him. I don't have any other info for you then. Wish I could have been more help. Nah, that's cool. If you learn anything new, hit me up. While not on your list, you recommend Xenogears? It's easy to emulate? That's PS1, right? I might be able to emulate that one. We'll add it to the list. It should be noted I do these games in order. So next week is going to be Cuphead, followed by Final Fantasy Tactics, followed by several other games. And then eventually in approximately 2 months' time at this point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, in about 2 months' time, we'll be getting to your game. I have not played Xenogears. I've played Xenoblade. I finally finished Xenoblade 1 last year off screen. That one I didn't stream. But I finally finished that one last year. And I've been, again, off screen playing Xenoblade 2. I don't like Xenoblade 2 as much as I like Xenoblade 1, but also I'm still fairly early on in that game. Yeah, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to wait. But it's okay, because if you had waited to tell me what to play, then you would have just been put into the back of the line anyways. You're a huge Xeno fan, especially Xenosaga? I see. You got it. I haven't played anything before Xenoblade 1. I need more experience, true. Not wrong at all. Alright, that's it for this area, I think. Shame we didn't learn anything worthwhile. So what's our next move? I think we're gonna have to resort to venturing into enemy turf. By enemy turf, do you mean the Mesodom Training Company building? That's right. It's a risky play, and it might not just end up being a waste of time, but we don't got many other options, though. Xenogears was the first game you imported a Japanese console for? Dang! That is dedication. Watch your backs and don't get too far ahead of me. Understood. Got it. Understood. Oh, not a console. Just the game. Any other... Ooh. Popped 50 S-crafts. Reduces delay after using an S-craft by 50%. Not just a craft, but an S-craft. You imported the Square Millennium Collection Ellie box. Sounds cool. Comes with a figure of a character you wanted on the wall. Ah. That checks out. Where am I going? Newtown.
Off we go.
Anywhere that I can do something beyond normal stuff.
Now.
I might as well check out the eroded cave. I don't think there's going to be anything worth doing in here. No. Unless I can actually make more progress in here and didn't know it, but I don't think so. I doubt it. It looked like there was a path that I could take over here. Oh, yeah, if I could lower the water. My guess is somehow next game, but... maybe this game? Let's go back to Newtown.
Taking off now.
Kowloon Department Store. I don't think I've been to this store. Let's double check the shops
welcome.
here.
I hope to see you again.
Maybe I have. I have been here. Never mind.
Today?
I'm smart.
Visiting the Kowloon Department Store.
Tides.
We hope you enjoy your
Do you know what you want?
I hope to see
I
you
can't
again.
adjust the tides in this game, Anna, as much as I would love to. Unless you're trying to imply that I can. Let's give me Earth Impact and upgrade Chrono Impact to... Not to Chrono Impact 3 yet. I don't know what I need in order to get up to Chrono Impact 3. Unless it just stops at Impact 2. That'd be dumb. What have we already gotten here? Earth and yellow. I forget which one is yellow. Space. I remembered. Probably because of the fact that Cosmic Boost says chance of major additional damage when using space attack cards. This menu is different from Horizon. You know, that makes sense. Definitely makes some sense. Sadly, I can't equip a second defense 2. Increases damage to stunned enemies by 2%. 50%? Wow. I can't read numbers. Oh, Anya's already has that. I don't want to steal that from her, though. Sure, we'll give you an impede 1. Which, on its own, is 15% chance of canceling arts. One day, I'll start actually,
You'll never believe what happened.
Buying my own quartz instead of just relying on what's in chests. They remove the table and replace it with a shard list so you can see the entire ornament when modifying. Ooh. Interesting. What do I even have available? Hit 1? Sure. And then on the defensive side, strike 1. Do I have literally anything? Shield extra line only. Grants arch strength small when HP is low. I feel like that should be going to
Maintenance mode
Anya's.
activated.
Thank you. Turn that off. Not many quartz drops in this game. I see. I'll eventually start doing that. For now, most of my Sepith is going to be invested into slots. That's what I usually do for the first few chapters, is just kind of make do with what I've got and spend all my resources on slot upgrades. If all were as it seems, this would be Almada's home base. Yeah, but I don't think anyone's here anymore. Probably jumped ship early to avoid fighting Heiyue. Still, our troublemaker might be in there right now. Are we gonna infiltrate the factory then? That's what I'm thinking. Keep an eye out for traps, got it? Of course. This is definitely trespassing, but I suppose now's not really the time to be arguing. I've already saved you the trouble. Oh, it's Elaine. What are you doing here? When did you become the breaking and entry type? Played Cold Steel 1 early on like I did before started understanding the series. Did not really mess with slots too seriously until mid-game. I've always been a open up your slots and just kind of made do with whatever the game gave me in chests, and very occasionally on drops. Never. The police supplied us with a warrant. Wait, the police can give their warrants to the Bracer Guild? In light of last night's tragedy, the guild can no longer stand idly by. I was hoping to find a lead here, but alas, it's completely empty inside. Is that so? Do you think they moved to a new base then? I don't think this place was ever their primary base to begin with. Nothing inside suggests that it was used as an office. Though there were plenty of thugs that used to hang out around here. Literal dummy company, eh? Indeed. However, the fact that even the thugs have left must mean something. I'd imagine so. They were likely involved with what happened last night. Maybe it was the police gets the warrant they can act to investigating the same thing. Maybe. For sure. Even if all the pieces ain't clicking quite yet. I'm of the same mind. Or maybe the Bracer Guild just goes to the same people that the police go to get warrants. What do you mean? What happened to those boys was no fight, it was a slaughter. One look at their bodies told the whole story. These aren't the average thugs that we're dealing with. They seem more like the murdering type. Whoever tore up those bodies didn't show a lick of restraint. Honestly, I don't know if real Almada goons would be capable of that. I concur. Those wounds bother me even more than the mysterious fog that suddenly rolled in. There's no way that they aren't connected. That said, I fear we may see worse bloodshed yet. I'm going to investigate another potential lead. If you intend on continuing on this case, please be careful. The Messelden Trading Company might not be our only enemies here. Bye, Mommy. I mean, Mommy. Shit, Mommy. Fuck. Bah, she's got enough to worry about herself. I know she's strong, but will she be okay investigating like this? Couldn't we work alongside her? Well, we'll cross that bridge if we come to it. So, should we go look inside for ourselves? Nah. If she didn't find anything, we won't either. And she would have mentioned if she found anything about Aaron. I just don't understand what he could have run off to. How is that even Heiyue doesn't know where he is? Both him and those thugs disappearing at the same time can't be a coincidence. There's no evidence of them leaving the city, right? Nope, but that's an important fact. Heiyue's got eyes all over this city, but there are still blind spots. I mean, we're talking about a city with a population of 550,000 after all. Not to mention the naval base. There's no way we can search everywhere top to bottom by ourselves. I'm sure that's what Heiyue is doing right now. But we ain't Heiyue, so we gotta think outside the box. Alright, this should work. Are you accessing the Orbital Network? What are you looking at? Aaron's GPS location? A real estate site. I'm checking to see if anything else went down when Almada bought this place. Oh, real estate? Is there fake estate too? Oh god, Barry, I love you so much. Bingo. Huge warehouse at the docks got rented out at almost the exact same time as this office. Can't see exactly where or who the client is, but I ain't complaining. We've got ourselves a lead. So essentially, this Messelden Trading Company is a ruse meant to divert attention from the warehouse. Because that is where Almada's anti-Heiyue forces are stationed. Oh, I see. Spot on. Time to hustle, gang. Huh? But we don't know where we're going or who rented the factory. Oh, are we gonna ask the retailer who brokered the deal? Bad idea. If Almada really did rent the place, there's no way the retailer will blab. They just end up dead. Hell, for all we know, they've already been silenced. Almada is cruel enough to do something like that. I got a better plan anyway. We're headed to the one guy who's got a better nose for this city than me. Certain lousy drunk of a gambler with low blood pressure and a partner who might as well have him by a leash. Jack. Oh. I don't think he'd appreciate that description of himself. But we're not wrong. One moment nose-blowing time. Ugh. Okay. Let's go. Gonna go see Jack, eh?
Off we go.
Again, no extra quests. Tuckered away.
Give me a break.
So dangerous these days.
Yes, it is. Hello, Jack. It's good to see that they always sit at exactly the same table. They're never made to sit anywhere else. I guess they do kind of know the owners at this point, though. Hey, Jack, you got a sec? Well, look who decided to drop by. Been a little busy, as you might imagine. Let's get straight to it. Big warehouse was rented out the same day as the Messalem Trading Company moved in across town. I want to know where it is and who the renter is. Had a feeling this might happen. What? Aaron asked us the exact same thing this morning. He told us not to mention his visit, but since you know so much, there's no point in hiding it now. I mean, we didn't know he came here. He was here? We finally found his trail. As for the place, I started paying attention when the realtor went belly up under suspicious circumstances. That was about 3 weeks ago, around the end of August. Keeping track of these kind of things is a side business of mine, so I kept my ears open and got a list of the realtor's other properties. Imagine my shock noticing the guy croaked the same day Messalem Trading Company moved in. The place was rented out by another realtor? This has all been, maybe not all, but these last few things have been all. The place was rented out by another realtor. So I didn't put the pieces together until our red-haired friend came knocking. So, Aaron's been following the same line of logic as we have? And the realtor did end up being silenced after all. So come on, where is it? Who rented it? Starting with question 2. It was rented by Tharbad Transportation Company. Tharbad? As in the city in southeastern Calvard? That's right. Some call it the gate to the Central East. It makes sense that you're familiar with it. Another generic company name, huh? But this one's a dummy too. Probably. When I looked into it, there were no records of a company registered with that name. Never did figure out why they picked Tharbad of all places, though. Could have chose with a map and a dartboard for all we know. Anyway, back to question 1. Let me send the location to your Zypha. Ain't you prepared? Well, he did just send it to Aaron a bit ago. Hold on. It's at the wharf right next to Newtown. Really? But I don't remember seeing anything strange the last time we were there. Alright, let's get a move on. Aye aye! Thank you both for your help. I hesitated telling you guys, to be honest. Aaron moved like a man possessed when he was here. Given what happened, I can't really blame him. Please help him through all this if you can. That's the plan. The Liu family already requested the same thing. We want to help him too, of course. You can count on us! Yeah. Onwards. That's the wrong button, chat.
Go, go, go!
Go, go, Power Rangers.
House should be close by, right?
Yeah. Just
Should
need to
be.
take a left at the corner, and then another left at the three-way junction.
Got it.
This is the place. Better make sure we're ready before we head in. Let's do it, chat. This is where they've been hiding? Yeah. Amada's been on the front lines for fighting Heiyue. But if so, why ain't I sensing any people around here? Wait, there is something faint. Oh, look at that! The lock is broken. Looks like someone busted in, if you ask me. Probably Aaron. Judging by how clean that cut is, they use a Gekka technique. That's the school of martial arts that Aaron practices. Yep, let's roll, gang. Oh, jeepers. Over there. Looks like pieces of those mechanical monsters we met in the fog last night. Judging by the way they were destroyed, we must be in the right place. Yeah. These are freshly minced, too. Much as I'd like to call for backup, afraid we don't got the time. I mean, you do know somebody who would come and rush if you called her. Seeing a bunch of bots, but no goons. They gotta be deeper in with Aaron. Remember to stay on your toes in here. There may be some surprises waiting for us. Roger. Let's find Aaron before it's too late. I hope so. Let's make sure that we heal up.
Ooh, a treasure chest!
Let's get to work. Gotcha. You picked the wrong guy to
Well, that
fight.
sure was a fast battle, chat. With how many forced turn-based fights we've had this episode alone, I
This'll hurt.
may have kind of forgotten that action combat was even a thing.
This'll hurt.
That's the one I'm looking for.
Over here. All for you. Hit him fast, Fairy.
This'll hurt! Mary! Here I go.
Thank you for the damage boost, Anyas.
All you, Anyes.
We didn't get a follow-up there. Damn.
Sucker.
Sucker.
Praise Arusha and the flames.
You did perfect, Fairy.
Ooh. They're moving now. Oh. They've,
So it operates the conveyor belt.
stopped moving now.
Nice. Now we can get that pesky container out of the way.
Except now this one is in my way. I see what's going on, chat. I need to move it again. And now it'll be in the other direction, but hey. Treasure.
Let's get to work.
I'll take it there. We can win right now.
Huh? Looks like a chest.
Sure does, Van.
What should I do?
We should glow hammer.
Here I come. Ha! Perfect chance. There we go.
Ooh, SCLM chains. Can I?
Have some more.
Yeah. Thank you for dodging.
I won't lose. Here's some extra. Then. Here's some extra.
Perfect.
Hit him fast, Fairy.
Keep it up. It's
Why can she not S boost? We have the points.
There we go.
Is it because she's still under the effect of the last S boost?
You're open. It should be safe for now. You were a great help, Anyas.
Leather watch. Prevents slow and delay.
I'm on the scene.
Okay, now we set that to that side.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Activating shots. This'll hurt. Good luck.
You're the one with the side attack bonus.
Pull out all the stops.
I don't necessarily need the third one to also be hit with the side, but if I get just a smidgens of bonus damage here, that's grateful.
There. Here's some extra. Ben. There we go.
Chains are working pretty well, chat.
You're a true professional, Van.
Here goes. Take the stunt now. Let's finish the job. You snooze, you lose.
Again, we got something else in here
This'll hurt.
that wasn't supposed to be.
I'll dice you up. All you, Agnes.
Right.
Time to go all out.
Going all in.
Activating drive. This'll hurt. Good luck. There you are.
Huzzah, double heat edge. Ow. Ugh.
A chance. This'll hurt.
Yeah, probably.
Blades protect us.
Take that.
I'll take you on.
In a fight, right? Anya's
Going all in.
in a fight, right?
Time to go all out.
Why can't I use this? I'm not sealed.
Huh? There you are. Slice. There.
Fine, we'll just go ahead and Ignis Rampage here.
Huh? It's the end of the line. Yeah. You're finished. Ignis. Rampage. Not getting three. That was lousy. A chance.
Oh, she's dead.
Thank you. Ben.
Oh, I don't have enough of the S boost.
Flames protect us.
This'll hurt. Over here. All for you. Hit him fast, Fairy.
Good luck. Zypha, activate.
Ow.
Take you on.
Rude.
Grab them light.
Oh, now we can cast White Heal.
There. Mary.
A chance. This'll hurt.
Flames protect us.
There we go.
I'll dice you up. Hit him fast, Fairy.
Yes, sir.
That's how it goes.
Is this chat? Is this an actual like puzzle in my dungeon?
Let's get to work.
Maybe not like a complex puzzle, and that's fine. It doesn't need to be complex, but it is a puzzle. Soldier's medal. Replica coin. That ought to give me like a ton of drop rate, chat. Didn't I just pick up something that's like prevents a mute and something else? Yeah, the yellow pendulums prevents seal and mute. And trades out my attack for 2 defenses. Prevents it 75% of the time, which is pretty good. It's not 100% of the time, sadly, but it is still a decent amount.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Actually. Because, like, this position had the path that way. And if I put it like this, now I can't go any path. Guess we're gonna need to change out the blue train here in a second. Are you tired of this cutscene yet, chat? Because I am. Just a little bit.
That looks like a nice chest. This could get tricky with so many.
Let's get to work.
It's not over.
Take this one.
There we go. One more down. One more to go.
Take this one. One more.
I won't stop here.
El Toile Ray.
Powered up.
Take this. I'll take you on.
Good luck. Blades protect us.
Come on, just hit both. Is it really that hard for you to hit both, Van?
All for you. Hit him fast, Fairy.
Arc damage down. Ow.
Here goes.
Keep it up. It's working.
Right.
Flames. A chance.
Here goes.
Good luck.
Time for the main event. Vandalize Raid!
There. Here goes.
Going all in.
Keep it up. It's working. Here I come. There! Flames protect us. I need help.
Take that! All you on, yes.
Time to go all out.
We're definitely starting to reach that time of the night, chat. Ooh.
I can live with this.
Nice job, Agnes.
Where I am getting too tired to stay awake while doing combat. Might be time for me to start thinking about hitting the hay here soon. That said, we got a solid, like, over 3 hours in tonight. Not bad at all. Let me see if I can find a thematically appropriate place to save over here. That way. I guess we're allowed to come through this door. Oh, and this one. Obtain the burn weapon protection line only. Yeah, definitely definitely should think about calling it here soon. Oh, is this another synchronicity song, Crimson?
I don't know, but we have to find him fast.
I'm gonna try to at least make it to the next red checkpoint. Can I get the nope? It's not the exact one. Obviously, it's not the exact same song, but I can see what you mean by when you say that it kind of sounds like it.
Take the stun. You snooze, you lose. The stun. I'll dice you up. Going all in.
Keep it up. It's working.
Hit him fast, Barry.
Got you now. Burn. A chance. There. Perfect chance.
Well, Crimson, when this battle is over, we can look up the name
Going all
by
in.
looking just up in the corner.
This'll hurt. Take that. All you on, yes.
Why does the camera like to get stuck inside of things physically?
Not getting through. Not getting through. There. There. Perfect chance. This'll hurt. Here I go. Not getting through.
You'll pay for that.
You're open.
There we go.
Nice. That went great.
You're a true professional, then.
Should probably heal. Can I can do things on yours. Can't put anything here too, or here. Mechanical syndrome. Yeah. Yeah. That checks out.
There. That looks like a nice chest.
Take this. You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Ooh, drive extra line only. Time to cast Wind Arts is cut by 33%. You know who has a pretty solid Wind Art right now, chat? Anya's. And I still don't know why I gave her an attack 2. She can cast Breath. And right now she is my only breather.
That looks like a nice chest. Beginning combat. Now, let's make the first move.
Take this.
Ow, rude. That was not the direction that I was trying to dodge, but okay.
Take the sun now. Let's finish the job. Take this. Gotcha.
Praise Arusha and the flames.
Wonderful. Ooh, Celestial Balm.
That looks like a nice chest.
Source 300 EP.
That we can rest there.
There we go. Let's recover some HP. You know, maybe if I look in display info. Because some of these guys are dropping ingredients, but not the new ingredients that I need. Anywho, we're going to be calling it there, chat. I gotta go to bed sometime tonight. Let's put on some music while I go look for a raid target, shall we? Tempest is doing Pokemon Legends, but I don't wanna... I don't really want to see... Because he's farther than I am in that game, and I don't want to see more. Final Pass. Ooh, Mechanical Queen is on Cold Steel too? It's been a while since we've been to her streams, chat. Anybody else jumping out? Not really. Sure, we can go raid Queen. You can't go to Mechanical Queen streams? You know, I can't speak for her specifically, but I do know that, like, some of the stuff that you say in chat, a lot of people would consider very spoilery. And I know a lot of people have, like, some pretty strong anti-spoiler. It wasn't her? Oh, it was Cat? Again, I don't know. Thank you again to all of our raiders. If you want to go and check out either Danny or Derp or Allie, I need to go give Derp a follow myself. But yeah, with that all out of the way though, chat, I will see you all on Monday. As always, you can use these two messages to go and show some love. I almost forgot to post a raid out chat or raid out message, let alone freaking copy it. I've done that from time to time too. Anywho, you all have a good night. We'll see you later. Bye, chat.